Now, my best friend in life is Robert Downey Jr., who was also my idol. I loved Woody Allen, I loved Mel Brooks, and then I loved Robert Downey Sr.
Wow.
And when I came to LA, I met him. I went to a film festival. I befriended him, and we were best friends until, I was with him the night before he left the planet.
You were?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so was my daughter. We were both there the night before Senior died.
I feel that I was, I watched that documentary.
Yeah. We were in that room. It was in the same room.
You were?
Yeah.
That was an amazing documentary.
It was fabulous.
My father was passing away, and I was watching it. It's actually my stepfather, and I was watching it, and it was so helpful. I mean, it felt like exactly what I wanted to see at the time. That was an amazing, incredible documentary.
I loved it too because I felt like I was with him. It was like I was hanging out with him. And
I think anyone who has a father or a parent that's close to passing away should watch that. I think it's so beautiful.
So Robert Downey Sr. and I, every day we went to the racetrack.
Okay.
At noon.
Okay.
And our favorite thing about LA was the valet parking at the racetrack. For $7, you could get someone to park your car and bring it back at the end of the day.
That was your favorite thing.
While our agents were out ruining our careers, we were in their box on the finish line. Okay. And so we just had a great time.
Cool.
So he had a son, Hollywood. There was Hollywood and Santa. We went everywhere.
Yeah.
And he had a son named Robert Downey Jr. And Robert Downey Jr., was in Pound, was his first movie, which was his father's movie, a great movie about a dog pound.
Okay.
Where Junior is a penguin. Okay. And he has to sit on a block of ice.
Yeah.
And at the end of the show, the ice is melting. So they all break out together to save penguin, save him and get him more ice.
Awesome.
Whatever. And then he would be over at the house. Junior would be over at the house. He's a wonderful person.
Yeah.
Junior, by the way, never hurt anyone else. He only hurt himself that I saw.
Yeah.
Okay. That I saw. And I saw him smash plenty, and we made a movie with him called Johnny Be Good, which was named after Johnny Zacharias. Okay, so
what?
Johnny Be Good, and
after your son.
Yeah, and then Junior was the best friend of Anthony Michael Hall.
Okay.
And we discovered Uma Thurman. That was her first role.
Spectacular.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Great discovery.
It was amazing, or whatever. So Junior, by the way, I had him paid $250,000 for that when he couldn't get arrested literally, although he would get arrested literally later.
Yeah.
And he was on his last legs. I mean, he was really on his last legs. And his dad and I thought he was going to die. And we were at the racetrack one day. And on the radio, they said Robert Downey Jr. was just arrested because he fell asleep in his neighbor's guest room. And we were both thrilled. We were just thrilled. We thought that'll save his life. And it did. The judge threw him in jail, and I think, and he got sober and came out and became the #1 movie star in the world.
Yeah, and he's a champion for anyone who needs help. He's a champion.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I didn't know all that. And I had his number from 25 years earlier when he was the biggest drug addict in the world. And I punched in the numbers and it was him. It got through to him.
Yeah.
I said, my son is a drug addict. Will you help him? And he immediately got back to me and said, will he go straight? I said, I don't know. I texted John. I said, John, Robert Downey Jr. might help you. He wants to know if you'll go straight. And then John just texted me back, yeah. And I said to Junior, yeah. He says, "I'll go straight." He said, "Okay, send me his phone number and name and everything." And they used to play together when they were little, by the way, at the house.
What?
Yeah. John was protecting the house with a sword, and Junior was playing piano with my daughter and playing foosball. Do you know that he's great in foosball?
No, I didn't know that.
I mean, that's what he's really great at, better than all this acting shit. So then he called John and they talked that night. He had him in rehab in 4 days, which was very hard because it was Thanksgiving. It was hard to get him in somewhere, but Junior had him in, and then Junior just took care of him, and John never let him down because that's the only thing that kept him going was he didn't want to disappoint Junior. And Junior took care of him, and Junior just he saved his life.